Hello, Pitbox stream, enjoy yours. I hope that you're having a great Thursday evening where we have BTCs continuing the sell-off today. It's down 0.6% and at some point earlier today was down 2.5%. Coming down into the hard line of this long-term descending channel, just like we expected, and having a nice reaction from it for now. And you're going for the fourth consecutive red day in a row into a Friday. So tomorrow is going to be somewhat interesting. Today we had a little bit of a hotter CPI than expected, just 0.1% CPI hotter than what the market was expecting. It's still low, and now the market is factoring, expecting more 25 basis point rate cut rather than a 50 point basis rate cut by the Fed. So that's on the macro side of things. We'll see if we tomorrow are actually able to carve out somewhat of a bottom. I think that Saturday and Sunday are just going to be low volume, like the VIN for the entirety of mostly this year. If you count it from March going onwards, you can see here on Coinbase, every drop here on this volume, it means that it's a Saturday and a Sunday. And you're not seeing those high weekend volumes like the ones that you had on February and March and even on January and December of last year. It's just volume somewhat dead here on BTC. So whatever we do tomorrow, I think that Saturday and Sunday is just probably going to be sideways and choppy. And everyone's been expecting somewhat of an October month, given the seasonality, myself too. But sadly, that's not what we're seeing. Maybe the market participants will be more confident bidding BTC and crypto after the U.S. election, after we know which one will be the next president of the United States. But maybe not too. Where we are on a rate cut environment, and usually when you have rate cuts, sometimes risk assets tend to sell off. But this has been a long-term descending channel. It's been 220 days by now that you've been going sideways and doing lower lows and lower highs. And for now, you're going for the lowest daily candle close since September 16th. So before the rate cuts by the Fed, you're going for the lowest daily candle close since then. And of course, I think we did this exercise a few streams ago. If you put an upside down chart of BTC, actually this chart makes me think way better about what BTC could do in the foreseeable future, because you have a 200 moving average reclaim, a bullish retest to 200 moving average here, and an ascending channel with higher highs and higher lows. So it's just keeping it real here with you guys. BTC looks still bearish on the daily time frame after 6 months of chop. So hopefully resolution, which I think will be coming soon, will be to the upside on this time around, and this whole time will be worthwhile. Staying active and checking out the trends. I've been doing great on trading for the past month. I'm on good profits, but it's hard to believe to get some profits out of this market. You can easily give them back if you, for example, try to attempt to long the range down here again, just like you did here. Just you long here, just you longed here. Maybe this time around it doesn't hold and you just nuke downwards and you break down, or to the other side of the spectrum, if you come back up here and you short again, maybe it ultimately breaks out and you lose money by just trying to play the range. So that's been the the thing about BTC for the past time, that every time that you come to range lows, they're like big fears that this might break down, and anytime that you go to range highs, there's been big FOMO that it might break out and go into all-time highs. So um, just BTC has been teasing with market participants regarding that, and it's really hard to keep like somewhat of a cold a cold-minded strategy when you're doing range trading, because you're doing it at all-time highs and at a scary point where from where you have dropped significantly. So it's either breakout or breakdown. So that's how why it's been so rough to make money for the past 6 months, and also because you've had Bitcoin dominance grinding higher slowly and slowly grinding higher, and not reversing, giving any kind of room for an altcoin season. But with that being said, you're seeing that euphoria is reaching again memes. Some meme coins that were selling 20% today are already green on this bounce. So that's pretty odd, where you see like BTC weakness, but a lot of people just being greedy on the meme coin trenches. I'm not saying that the meme coin trend is over. It's just a fun like a fun, I don't know, situation to witness, I guess. So that's your BTC down 0.6%. At some point, like we said, BTC was down 2.5% plus on the day, falling below the hard line, but you caught somewhat of a reaction. If we pull up the 4 hours, let's see if we got maybe a lower time frame thing. So this bearish retest to 200 moving average plus a bearish engulfing candle gave us the lowest 4-hour close since September 18 on this time frame. You're printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram. No kind of divergence yet. You just have bearish confluence on the RSI. Possibly a bullish divergence on the MACD, but still yet to be seen. But you lost the 200 moving average with a bearish retest, and now the lowest 4-hour close since September 18 on the 4 hours. So that's what's going on the smaller time frames. Let's talk about Bitcoin against the SPX. So Bitcoin against the SPX is down 0.4%, also red today, going for the lowest daily candle close in September 16. Also the fourth red day in a row. I wonder how many days they can do. For example, here in April, they did, let's see, 5 red days in a row. So maybe tomorrow is another red day, or like here you had 5 again. So I think that you'll get a green day soon enough. There's not that often that happens that you get 4 or 5 consecutive same color candles before putting somewhat of a reversal on, at least on the low time frames, to give you like a green candle, like maybe tomorrow or Saturday. Or maybe Sunday that could happen. I'm not saying it's gonna pump, but at least give a green candle here. So, and this is what happens, man. I'm just curious here to see if actually market participants will take out this low on BTC against the SPX. This potential triple bottom that you had here, but just buyers failed to take out this highs, and actually printed an equal high here on the last week of September regarding this high from August, with actually a hidden bearish divergence here on the MACD. Look at this, a higher high here on the MACD histogram, and also a higher high on the RSI, which was giving us the hint and possible clue that this asset might continue lower when we started talking about here about that hidden bearish divergence, and it's been playing out beautifully for now. Hopefully they hold here this area at the 10 point, otherwise this just starts to look more and more like distribution, and that it's gonna take a little bit more time before carrying out a bottom. Because if you lose that level, I'm gonna show you, if you lose this bottom here, if you do something like this, then I think it's gonna take a long time before getting somewhat of a reversal, you know, because then if you lose that area, you start to look more and more like what they did here, you know, when they took out this lows from here, like that, you know, you lost that level, then took you a while before heading back again, that horizontal support. So you lost it here with a big impulse down, then bearish retest, fresh another lower low, bearish retest, COVID crash with another lower low, actually into the depth of bear market lows, and then B recovery because of money printing and whatnot into a rally. So I've said this a lot. The most painful thing about that wouldn't be, in my opinion, the loss of value that would imply here in the chart, which is obviously really painful. I think it will be time-wise capitulation. This will mean that if you take a look at this chart, it's just gonna take some time. You know, this was just an echo bubble before potentially going higher. We're talking about 2026 potentially, and on a full-on bear market during 2025, which no one could believe, but that could happen unless you lose it and immediately reclaim it. But if you lose it and have a bearish retest to it, it's GG in my opinion. Which also reminds me of another GG measure that we had here in the past, which is the P-cycle top indicator. I'm gonna clean it up, okay, or whatever. So you're back below the bottom EMA of the P-cycle top indicator. Look at how you've been taunting and trying to hold it as support, but you've just been failing to sustain price above it. And bad things come when you lose that EMA, man. You could argue that today you even had a bearish retest to it. Check this out here, chat. Look at this bearish retest to 200. To the P-cycle top indicator, lower EMA. Which why do I tell you this, guys? Because look at what happened here when you couldn't hold the 200 moving average as support. Just lost it. Bearish retest to it. Big impulse down. Look at this in 2008. Bearish retest and another bearish retest into a big capitulation into lower lows. So yeah, just scary nonetheless, since you've been going sideways. I mean, you've been downtrending on these EMAs since June. So it's been, let's see, it's been 110 days that this moving average has been going down. And the green EMA has been shooting up into the skies. It's at 112K now, which at some point I think it will be a resistance going forward. If you see like the green EMA is doing something like this, while the orange EMA has been doing something like this, you know. So you need to start carving out a bottom here before heading higher. So yeah, you already know the deal. You need to get this EMA to do something like this, you know. Huh. It's like almost the same color of it. So yeah, that's your BTC update. I hope that you enjoy current market conditions. I'm kidding, but I hope that you're safe and that you're not getting liquidated, and that you're keeping your sanity here on this awful market conditions. Let's go into Bitcoin dominance. It's been downtrending. It's down 0.3% today. Thankfully enough, we didn't had an impulse to the upside on the sell-off. Actually, Bitcoin dominance managed to stay down here. It's down 0.3%, going for the lowest daily candle close since October 1st. Printing strong negative momentum once again on the MACD histogram at the 47 on the RSI. So this is starting to look like a local confirmation high here. So that's fine. That's pretty fine. Okay, is it black now? Right. So yeah, it's cool. Not gonna be calling a reversal here until we get more data. You need to fall below 57.2%. You already know that level. Very, very important. You need to leave this behind as a deviation. They can do all sorts of things here. Like they could bring it down, then reclaim, then another high, then another like that. Who knows how long it takes before a reversal. Maybe it needs to distribute a little bit, or maybe it just tanks down, since it's been such a slow grind upwards. The old staircase up, elevator down, that scenario. But at least the good thing is that you're downtrending on the small time frames here on Bitcoin dominance. This is the 3-day time frame. Actually, will be closing tomorrow, printing strong negative momentum once again. Yeah, just a naffle looking chart. Look at the chop here on the RSI, and actually grinding higher with all of this chop. So naughty behavior for altcoins. So that's probably what it's giving the relief on some altcoins. We'll talk about it. For example, Ethereum is actually green today, outperforming both BTC and Solana. It's up 0.6%, tapping $2,332. This inflection zone from 2021 that we talked about. You had a bullish retest to it today, which is pretty cool. Losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram, 42 on the RSI. Just I don't know. This could turn into something bigger if they actually hold it here. But for now, you have to be patient. And I think that the key here, it's on ETH BTC. ETH BTC is up 1.1% today, going for a bullish engulfing candle, your highest daily candle close since October 1st. Printing strong positive momentum for the first time since October 2nd. 45 on the RSI, so you're leaving the bearish control zone. And on the 3-day time frame here, man, tomorrow, if we close at this level, you'll be catching follow through out of the previous bullish engulfing candle here, and this could be massive for a short-term relief here on ETH BTC, because you're having a potential higher low in the chart. We talked about this a lot. Of course, this could do something like that, it could reverse on anywhere, That's why I'm saying a short-term relief, because I cannot call for a major reversal here on ETH BTC after a 2-year downtrend, after a massive destruction of value here on ETH BTC. I'm not going to be calling that's going to reverse soon, but at least this is cool for a short-term relief here. At least you could rival this highs, I think, where you're getting somewhat of a potential higher low on ETH BTC. And on the 3-day time frame, you're printing strong positive momentum once again. You're still in the bearish control zone here on the RSI, but if you take a look at this chart, if you invert it, you could be beginning to talk about an inverse head and shoulders here pattern on the 3-day RSI. You have the left shoulder, it's quite clear, the head with the bullish divergence, and now a potential right shoulder. This would be your breakout line right there. So this could be cool for an upspring on ETH against BTC. I wonder which kind of beta will be getting bit if actually this happens. And which brings me to Solana, and we'll also talk about Sol BTC and Sol ETH, because there's some stuff happening on Sol ETH that I want to talk with you guys today. So Solana outperforming BTC today, but not outperforming Ethereum, down 0.3%, catching follow through from the sell-off. Also, the 4th red candle in a row, daily candle in a row, will be confirmed in 30 more minutes. I just took out this level here, this 144 level from history, from this complacency shoulder, because I think that it hasn't been that much respected this time around. It's just been on an inefficient zone in between 170 and 120, which I think are the major levels here to hold. You're printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram, something that's not happening on Ethereum, because you're going for a green day today, and you're at the 44 on the RSI. So Solana looking a little bit weaker than ETH today. Of course, you have Ethereum way below the 200 moving average and whatnot. But let's talk about Sol BTC here for a minute. It has some kind of bullish pin bar potentially here. Possibly a confirmation low if this catches any follow through throughout the weekend. You do have two bearish retests to a 200 moving average here. You're below 23,847. This indeed is a very much real level from 2021. I'm not going to be taking out this level because I think it's pretty important. Strong inflection zone. Every time that you came here, you had a big uptick to the upside. Once you lost it and back tested as resistance a bunch of times throughout a full month, you went into a lower low. And this cycle around has also been regarded as resistance a bunch of times. So what you need to do is here in Sol BTC, you need to reclaim the 200 moving average, and you need to reclaim 23.8K SAT value area. So you can get excited. You're indeed losing negative momentum in the MACD histogram. On Sol BTC, you are not on the USD pair, and you're neutral on the RSI. Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room. So ETH down 0.8%. Holding for now 5,800 to 5,600 to 5,700 here as support. Looks like a successful bullish retest for now. But I don't know, man. The fact that this is a lower high regarding this high and this is a lower high regarding this high makes me a little bit uneasy, man. You need to catch follow through out of this bullish retest, otherwise you start to look a little bit weaker here on Sol ETH after 3 attempts to flip this area to support, because you've tested this area as resistance a bunch of times. Now you tried 3 times since August of actually holding the level of support, and for now you're successful. But if you fail again, and given the lower high structure, I think that you might come down into another macro higher low close to the 200 moving average, if you ask me. And given that you're seeing strength, potential local strength on ETH BTC, and potential local weakness on Sol BTC, maybe this is not gonna hold. But I'm not gonna get too far ahead of my skis here, because for now this is holding. Daily going for the lowest daily candle close since October 3rd. Building strong negative momentum on the MACD, neutral on the RSI, and also 4 red candles in a row. So this is what we talked about, chat, about about Solana being the risk on index. For this cycle around, you get 4 red candles in a row on BTC, and you also get 4 red candles in a row on Sol ETH and Sol BTC. It's actually green on Sol BTC today, but whatever, you get the point. And it's not the same on Ethereum. Ethereum has been down only, and Ethereum has actually been putting green candles on ETH BTC lately. So it's just a little bit odd, you know? Just a little bit odd. Oh, we didn't check USDT dominance today. Let's go see USDT dominance. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. So you went for quite the rally today on USDT dominance while BTC was dumping 2 hours ago. Made the highest price action seen on USDT dominance in September 18. But the good thing is that you're selling off against this resistance 5.8%. So this could be a successful bearish retest to this level again. I'll show you. It comes from the bear market 2022, 2022. also regarded as resistance this cycle around a bunch of times. The last discernible event was on October 3rd this month also. So that's somewhat cool. And the fact that you're going for a small body candle here on USDT dominance could give us a sign that's potential this could be somewhat of a confirmation high on this impulse from the lows. But for now, going for the highest daily candle close since December 17, showing somewhat strength, but you need to reject this area. If we get a red candle tomorrow here on USDT dominance, I will feel much better about this successful bearish retest to 5.8% here. This is the 3-day, which will be closing tomorrow. Going for a bullish engulfing candle. We'll look at that tomorrow with more time. But it's nice what they've done to USDT dominance in the past couple hours here. This recovery here on most assets has been it's been cool. Having that said, let's check out some altcoins. Let's see. There's some people that say that altcoins that recover faster and stronger from the sell-off are usually the strongest altcoins around. So we're going to check out which altcoins had a better recovery from the sell-off and that are actually pumping right now. For example, Uniswap, it's up 11% today. Oh my God. Tapping into 200 moving average for the first time since July 3rd, and actually with a successful bearish retest to it because you're selling off from that 200 moving average, but you're going for the highest daily candle close since July 16 on Uniswap with a massive volume here candle on Binance. I wonder why that is. I don't know if we got any news on Uniswap chat. If you know, you should let me know. You're above $6.91, and you pretty much have a lot of room air here all the way up to 13 cents. You could argue there is somewhat of a level here that's been regarded on this daily candle close at 11 bucks with 89 cents. So I'm using black lines here, I guess. So it's a strong mover right now, and you're going for a bullish structure here, Chad. You have higher highs and higher lows on Uniswap. Kind of reminds me of Aave, of what Aave did before going into a massive run. Look at the higher highs and higher lows, and now a fresh higher high in the chart. So that's cool. Printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. RSI is at the 69 points on the bullish control zone. I wonder what the 3-day is doing here. Oh my God. Oh my God, chat. Look at this. Look at this reclaim of the 200 moving average. Jesus Christ. This looks insane. Maximum upside potential here from $8 to 11, and then 13 will be your next target. This is insane. You're printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram again. 59 on the RSI, so just 1 point shy from the bullish control zone. But look at this, chat. Look at this reclaim of the 200 moving average here. Oh my God! And you'll be going for the highest 3-day close is July 14. Uniswap looks insane, man. Compressing the Bollinger Bands and apparently beginning the bullish expansion to the upside. I'll be taking a closer look to Uniswap. So today's this is an example of a strong coin here, just coming out of the lows. Sushi just following Uni. Uni looks better in my opinion. Yeah. The 3 days up above the 200 moving average. That's way better. So you can see how the Bitcoin dominance sell-off, it's on full effect today. You get altcoins that are red for sure. They're selling off. For example, BNB is down. It's being outperformed by both BTC, Solana, and Ethereum today. rejecting the 200 moving average here, going for the lowest daily candle close since October 4. This is you have exceptions, but you have a lot of green altcoins here, man. Let's take a look at SPX 6900. Look at this massive swings up here. Oh my god, man. From the lows, you're 40% from the lows here on SPX 6900. This is you're paying stupid premium if you're buying above here. It's just look at how far you are from the 200 moving average. You're starting to lose that volume here on Uniswap, which might be an indication that maybe somewhat of a short pullback or maybe a more deeper pullback you could get here. But after you get this kind of like expansion to the upside, it's just retarded. It only happens on BTC, man. I mean, it only happens on crypto, not on BTC. BTC's been dead since I can remember. So you can see here a bunch of coins. Actually, TIA's up 4%, reacting from $4.85 here. If this turns out to be a higher low, man, I'll tell you this: TIA starts to look pretty fine because you have a higher high here. If this turns out to be a higher low, you could be breaking market structure from a 6-month downtrend into an uptrend again. You know, you still have a lot of work to do. Flip the 200 moving average. Yeah. What else? With Popcat 9%. Oh my god. Look at Popcat here, Chad. Going for a bullish engulfing candle. The highest daily candle close since October 7. Printing positive momentum in the MACD histogram, 64 on the RSI. So this is what we talked about, being in the bullish control zone. You're in the bullish control zone above 60. If you get a sell-off and you get somewhat of a bounce, the bounce is going to be strong. Just like Popcat's doing. If you compare it, for example, to WIF, which is up 4.6%, not going for a bullish engulfing candle, it's just barely reclaiming it's on this impulse reclaiming the bullish control zone. So it was below the bullish control zone, and the impulse is not as strong as what Popcat's doing today. So that's a pretty clear example here on why the bullish control zone is so important. It's because when you get bounces at above 60, usually the buyers will be in control and they'll go at it into this ticker, just like what they're doing here with this bullish engulfing candle on Popcat. I talked a lot about Popcat because it has a trade setup. It has this ascending Browning wedge here, still valid. This usually breaks to the upside into a parabolic expansion usually. And this represents an asset that has a lot of demand but has a bearish bias on the market, at least by some market participants when you're developing here the ascending Browning wedge. But we said that we might get a pullback here from this sell-off. I thought it was going to be a little bit weaker, I mean deeper, but maybe that's just it, you know. Let's see us throw a fib level, because why not? Then you have to go from here. So you went into the 23% retracement from lows to highs, and if you catch just a reaction from here without going to 382, I think you're looking at a lot of demand on Popcat, man. I don't know what to tell you. So there you have it. Like memes having a strong reaction today. Look at this. This is my meme coin index that I developed. Good recovery today, and saw the lowest price since October 5th. So that makes me a little bit uneasy, man, on the fact that that you're losing BTC just like trading like garbage, man. Like look at this, man. Just garbage price action for 6 months straight. And you get the most vaporware asset class within crypto, which are memes, like the most degenerate and speculative asset class that you can get, and they're decoupled from BTC and almost to the upside, man. Like BTC is selling off today. It's down 0.6%. It's not like it's nuking, you know. At some point it was down pretty significantly, but that's not granted for having like a meme coin, you know, huge run up. Like if you go on chain, I'm not even gonna pull up on chain charts, but if you go on chain, I'm sure you can find tickers that are up 20%, 30%, that are not micro caps, you know, like low caps, 100 million, 2, 3, 400 million asset class. I mean assets that are up significantly today when Bitcoin's doing this. So I don't know if I'm being too much of a wuss myself here, but this doesn't look good, chat. Like if I have to extract like some good things about this, it would be that we've been ranging for so long. We are on a macro uptrend since the lows, and given that fact, there is a chance we might break to the upside. That's one solid point. The second point will be seasonality is in favor. Usually Q4 is bullish, you know, election year, halving year. Q1 of the next year is usually bullish too. But if I don't have, if I just look at this, you know, and this was not crypto, I will be like, oh my God, like there's no way I'm going long on this thing. Like this looks like a massive distribution campaign by the composite operator. Like I don't know what's more distributive than lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You indeed had a higher low here, but I don't know, this higher high seems a little bit, I would feel more comfortable if you had taken out this high. If you went all the way up to, for example, 70.2K and then sell off strongly, I would be like, whatever. Like we had a higher high and a higher low, for sure. But I don't know. So that's the title of the stream. You know, BTC tanking, but but memes are pumping. Of course, not all the memes, but even Pepe is up today. It's up 1.4%. Floki's up 1.1%. Actually, Pepe's holding support for now. You're below the 200 moving average, though you do have a bearish retest. Did you touch it? You didn't even touch it. So almost a bearish retest to a 200 moving average. So I don't know what to tell you here, chat. Uniswap looks pretty cool. I'm gonna be real. Looks like what Abe was doing before going into here. You know, looked like Uni could be here, you know, or here. Like you have a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then you know what's up. And actually, Abe's looking interesting here, holding $140, potentially a support. If BTC cooperates tomorrow, this could be a great zone for maybe taking a punt, because I've seen this setup many times this year, where you have a clear head and shoulders here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, reversal pattern. You come into the neckline, but then you just hold it as support, and then you go into potentially a lower high, I would say, but you go into possibly test $160. I use the DXY as an example here. It's very clear. You can see left shoulder, right shoulder. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Held the neckline as support, went for a rally into the next resistance, lower high, and then you tanked. So Abbott doesn't look that bad, man. Just needs BTC to at least chop, and you need Bitcoin dominance to continue coming down. You don't need to put in another higher low, because you have a higher low, higher low, higher low. If you put in another higher low here, then meme coins and altcoins are going extinct anyway, you know. So yeah, let's check out some altcoins, bro. If you want me to look at anything, that's the time to request it. Chat. Sui continuing the sell-off. I would say that this is potentially an area of interest right there. Maybe here as well. Let's see if I'm gonna go with those are like the two major peaks here on Sui. So yeah, you need to get back above $1.90, I would say, because since once you're back up above $1.90, you get the psychological effect of being above 90. Usually means going into $2 on this case. But you're losing steam here. You do have a triple bearish divergence on the RSI and a bearish divergence on the MACD histogram. Look at this. It's a pretty discernible bearish divergence, man. You have the not all-time highs. Was it all-time highs? I don't think you managed. But the highest daily candle close, not even. But you have somewhat of a retest of all-time highs with a bearish divergence here in the MACD histogram, starting to play out. So this might give somewhat of a pullback. And you can see this is not getting bit today. Strongest altcoins on the low time frames are the ones that are pumping higher today, with EMX as an exception for sure. But we got to see that with Uniswap as for sure. What else? What ICP is doing? Oh man, it's going for a bullish engulfing candle though. It's fine. Let's see MOG. Looks a little bit like WIF, if you ask me. Pretty elevated. But I don't know, man. For example, WIF here. Reacting from $2.23, this old support area. You're back above the 200 moving average, so that's nice. Pumping 4.3% today. But you're losing that positive momentum on the MACD histogram. And look at chat. You are on a negative momentum draw on WIF for 36 days now. It's been 36 days that you're not printed negative momentum on WIF, and you're pretty much reset on the oscillators. Plus, you're looking at a potential inverse head and shoulders here on the MACD histogram reversal pattern. Plus, you are on premium area levels here. Let's see. If we go from highs to lows. Where's the low on this goddamn thing? Right there. You went all the way up to the 886 retracement level. Like if you're buying above here, this is like, hold on. This is like where you go long, man, down here. Like if you have such a deep retracement of value, like you're paying extreme premium if you're buying above here. Although it will be a different thing if they manage to hold $2.23 and start taking out these lows and start printing, I don't know how, more positive momentum after this structure, then cool. Maybe it continues higher. It's just forming a higher high and a higher low structure, but I don't know. I'm not that confident on WIF right now. Truth be told. Popcat, total different animal. Like this thing went into all-time highs, you know. It's been an ascending Browning wedge. Like I'm not gonna mistake what WIF is doing here to what Popcat's doing here. which they're clearly doing different things. Mumu had somewhat of a cool setup too. I'll show you guys. You have like this previous resistance. Want to check something? All right, that's cool. So if they actually are able to hold the right shoulder here, then this starts to look pretty cool. Your neckline will be, I would say, at around here. Yeah. If you're able to break that level here, 159 out of a penny, then you start to look great on Mumu. This could be an accumulation setup, a flip of resistance to support as a successful flip. But if not, zoom out, bro. Look at this. Parabolic expansion, then lower high, lower high, lower high. Right? Just keeping it real with you guys. Trying to take a look at Giga Chat. They're a massive run. Going for the lowest daily candle close since October 5th. Leaving a lot of wicks to the upside here. Losing positive momentum in the MACD histogram, 68 on the RSI. So if this thing has a bounce here, it's going to be a strong bounce. Let's take a look at others, because why not? Others against BTC. So this is cool, bro. This is cool, chat. Others against BTC, holding the line, going for your bullish engulfing candle on your highest daily candle close since October 6th, and with a potential higher low here structure locally. So that could be the reason too about why you're seeing some altcoins outperform BTC today. Remember, you have a massive harmonic here, a massive bullish band with a type 2 return. Holding resistance as support now. Losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram. Having a bounce at the 50 level on the RSI. Let's go to the 3-day though. I want to know what the 3-day is doing. 3-day 52 area. You're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram after this bearish engulfing candle here. But you're now trying to somehow, some way continue to the upside. So that's a little bit odd, Chad. I'm gonna tell you, like, I would rather see this whole development like with BTC, just not like trading like hot garbage, you know. I would like to see this whole amount of developments with BTC being confluent, because the BTC rug pulls, man, doesn't matter whatever you have here. Granted, I'm 100% sure it's gonna drag the whole market with it. Like if BTC goes out and prints like a 10% daily candle to the downside, everything's gonna get wrecked. Even Camino. I'll show you Camino. I've talked about this a bunch, man. 2 days ago, you had the highest daily candle close ever. Sold off yesterday. Now, the another highest daily candle close ever. All-time highs. Just insanely strong. About to reach oversold here on the RSI, but you're in the 69 level. So printing strong and positive momentum in the MACD histogram. This is on the 3-day, by the way. On the daily, highest daily candle close either way. Printing strong volume here. Up 11.5%. And at the 69 on the RSI too. So let me tell you, chat, Camino looks strong. If you want any altcoin plays that you're looking at, I think Camino looks great. Besides memes, you know, you feel more comfortable bidding things that are not memes. I like the strength here on Camino, and plus no one talks about it. So doesn't feel like an overcrowded trade to me. So daily candle just closed on BTC. Check it out. Ugh. Lowest daily candle close confirmed since September 16, since prior to rate cuts, chat. So was this like all they did for rate cuts was just a pathetic lower high regarding this high? Yikes, man. So what I was saying, like I wish BTC looked stronger while you had those developments on others BTC, and I thought that I said that others BTC trending higher. It's usually PVE conditions, and that's what you've seen on altcoins, man. Like the whole PvP movement on altcoins just basically stopped, at least on meme coins. You know, meme coins have been pumping left and right, and that's not very PvP to say the least, right? So I wish that BTC looked better here when you have that those good conditions for the altcoins. And BTC closed red down 0.5%. So let's check out USDT dominance. So USDT dominance failed to take out this daily candle close here. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna give that to the sellers of USDT dominance here, and also approaching resistance. Hopefully this is tomorrow we catch follow through and we go for a bearish engulfing candle. That would be massive, chat. I'm gonna hold on into any positions that I could be taking here to see how tomorrow closes on USDT dominance, if we actually go for a bearish engulfing candle on here. And we also will be getting the 3-day close. Hopefully we are able to close below this high on the 3-day, which of course will still be a bullish engulfing candle, but at least you will be leaving a lot of wicks to the upside. And regarding BTC, 3-day just looks cooked, man. Look at this doji reversal candle, you know, this shooting star, I think it's called, on the 3-day, going for a bearish engulfing candle on your lowest 3-day close in September 12. Completely losing, almost reset on the oscillator, and just failing to perform from this massive bullish divergence here that started developing on April with an accumulation set of a positive momentum that just failed, chat. And that's somewhat scary, not gonna lie, but maybe seasonality does the thing, and they pump it into the election and whatnot. Okay, so that's going to be it for me today, guys. I've been going on for almost an hour. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Remember to smash the like button on your way out. Leave me a comment if you're missing any altcoins or things that I should take a look at. And I'll be seeing you guys live tomorrow. I'll go live a little bit earlier than today. I think I'll be going live at 6:30 Eastern time. And we'll be talking shop, checking out charts,